everybody, welcome back to the channel. So as you all know, it was just recently Black Friday. A lot of great deals this year. The only thing I picked up though was what's in front of me. Plenty of great Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray deals. I got this entire stack from JB Hi-Fi. It was like 30% off everything. On top of that, they had like 2-4 deals that like stacked. It was a dream. Anyway, I know I just did my entire Blu-ray collection video. You can go watch that if you want to, but considering I've just added a substantial amount of movies to the collection, I thought it would only be right to take you guys through my Black Friday haul and ultimately what is going to end up on the shelf. Now, this isn't actually everything I bought on Black Friday. There's a few more things I bought that just haven't shown up yet, but I figured I'd probably be better off just shooting this video now, otherwise nobody's gonna care after the weeks that it's gonna take for the other things to show up. So I bought, I think it was 2 more movies that aren't here. I got the Umbrella Entertainment release of Oldboy on Blu-ray, which I'm devastated that isn't here yet because I would love to talk about it. I bought the Ultimate Cut of Watchmen on Blu-ray, which I'm also super stoked for. And actually I got 3 things. And then I also bought Kong Skull Island on Blu-ray. I'll explain that one in a second. For now, let's just dig into this haul. Alright, so let's go through the 4Ks first. So straight up, we have the newest release in my collection now. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I did not get to see this in the theater and I am devastated about it. This was probably maybe my most anticipated movie of the year and I still haven't watched it. But, you know, now I've got it on 4K Blu-ray, can watch it in the comfort of my own home, and this is I cannot wait to watch this for the first time. It's going to be awesome, man. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, it doesn't disappoint. I hope this delivers. From what I've heard, it does. And, you know, I know this 4K disc it's going to be exceptional. Alright, I'm going to check this over here. Then continuing with our Tom Cruise 4K first. Tom Cruise in Oblivion. I haven't seen this movie before. I've heard good things about it. And from what I've seen of it, it looks really nice. And, you know, there's always deals happening. I thought, you know what? I'll splurge. I'll get Oblivion on 4K for a first time watch. And, you know, look, this is Tom Cruise pairing up with, I think his name's Joseph Kosinski. It's the same pairing that made Top Gun Maverick, so I have faith in this movie. It looks cool, but regardless, it's definitely going to be a interesting first-time watch. Next up, we got a cool one. Donny Darko, the 20th Anniversary Edition. I haven't watched this movie in years. I watched it for the first time maybe probably like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. I just haven't gone back to it. And I've been thinking about picking up this 4K for a while because I haven't seen the director's cut, which this has a 4K restoration of. And for some reason, this has a 4K and a DVD. I don't understand, but, you know, it's interesting pairing. But, yeah, I liked this movie a lot when I watched it for the first time. I think it'll be interesting to see if it still holds up and to see if the director's cut is any better. But, you know, super cool package. Great pickup. Oh, here's a classic. The Thing. I have seen this movie. Relax. Don't come at me in the comments. And, you know, I really liked it. John Carpenter is a great director. Sure, he has his misses, but this movie is perfect. I really don't need to say anything about the practical effects. You all know they are just top-notch. Kurt Russell as well, just awesome. Everything about this movie is awesome. But, you know, the first time I watched it, it was on streaming, so I definitely owe this movie a rewatch, and in glorious 4K, I think it's going to be even better. Nope. Another first-time watch that I'm going to end up doing on 4K Blu-ray. Again, I've heard very interesting things about this movie, and the main reason I want to pick this up is because they made a big deal about shooting on IMAX for this movie, and from what I've read, I'm pretty sure the IMAX ratio is on this 4K, so, you know, If you put IMAX ratios on your 4K, I'm gonna buy it. It's as simple as that. Cannot wait to watch this. Whew. Bullet Train. I cannot believe it's taken me this long to get this on 4K. This was one of my favorite movies of last year, I'm pretty sure it came out. Yeah, well, it's a long time ago. If you haven't seen this movie and you're an action junkie, watch it. It is so good. If anything, I would call this movie underrated. Like, it got okay reviews from critics, but like me and my mate when I watched it in the cinemas, we came out, bro, like 9 out of 10, honestly, maybe even 10 out of 10. Just super tight, super well choreographed, looks great. I know this is going to be an exceptional 4K release, and honestly, I might even watch this again tonight. And finishing off our 4Ks, we have Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Another movie I have not rewatched in a long time. I remember loving it the first time I watched it, and I've been thinking about picking it up on Blu-ray for a while. When this 4K came out, I was definitely thinking about it, but a bit expensive. But Black Friday sales, saw this on sale. I had to get it. Alright, 4Ks are out of the way. Blu-ray time. The Raid 1 and 2. If you have never seen these movies, you owe it to yourself to watch them. Now, okay, I've only watched the first Raid. I haven't actually seen Raid 2, which is the main reason I picked up this double pack. But The Raid, that first movie is exceptional. One of the best action films ever made, hands down. Everything is practical, in camera, and some of the hits and stunts in this movie are the most brutal I have ever seen. So I cannot wait to rewatch The Raid. I cannot wait to watch The Raid 2 for the first time. I'm not going to say anything else. If you haven't seen these movies, highly, highly recommend. Here's an interesting one. Two Hands. I haven't actually seen this movie, but it's been on my watch list for a very, very long time. It always comes up in conversations about Australian cinema, and, I'm a big fan of Australian crime dramas. This has Heath Ledger. I haven't looked up anything about this movie. It's almost a blind watch for me, but I'm super excited to check it out, and I cannot wait to see what it's like. Also, Umbrella Blu-rays, just super nice. Fast and Furious 5 on Blu-ray. Listen, I'm not a well, okay. Well, I guess I would say I'm a Fast and Furious fan. I like the movies for what they are. They're just dumb action movies. They're like popcorn movies, I can't fault them for that. But this movie, really, really great action movie. Like, this is the peak of the franchise for me. Great practical stunt work, great practical car set pieces. People give these movies a lot of shit, but for what they are, they managed to do some really impressive practical filmmaking, and I think that is best showcased in this movie. I just needed this one on Blu-ray because I know I'm going to want to watch it again at some point, so I have it now. Oh, here's another first-time watch. Blackhawk Down. I like a good old classic war movie, man. Like, what can I say? I'm a simple man. Ridley Scott. Is a mixed bag of a director. I watched Napoleon the other week, actually, and, it was good. But, it's nothing I haven't seen before. This, I'm just looking... Well, yeah, this is a first-time watch as well. I've been meaning to watch it for a while. Look, man, it's a war movie. It's Ridley Scott. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed by this. I think it'll be a fun watch. And, another Blu-ray for the shelf. Godzilla. From, I think it was either 2014 or 2015 this came out. And, this was the movie that kicked off the new MonsterVerse. Now, like I said, I did also pick up Kong Skull Island on Blu-ray. And the reason I picked up these was because I've been watching that new Monarch show. And, I'm really digging it now. So I thought, man, I should really go back and revisit all these MonsterVerse movies. So now I have Godzilla. Kong Skull Island's coming in the mail. I have Godzilla 2 on 4K down there on the shelf. And I have Godzilla vs. Kong down there in 4K on the shelf. So, I had to grab this one to finish off the collection. I've only watched this once, and I watched it on my phone. And, you know, one of the best things about this movie, even on a phone, I got it, which was just the scale. The visual scale of just Godzilla and him, not him, she, yeah. Her stomping through the city, amazing. Gareth Edwards, the same guy that did Rogue One and, what's it called again? The Creator. Great director, love this movie. It'll be a good rewatch, especially on Blu-ray. Then, rounding out the video, we have one more new release. Creed 3. I've wanted to pick this up on Blu-ray because I need to rewatch it because I love Creed 1 and Creed 2. I watched this in the cinema and I just didn't really think it was all that special. I don't know. I think it's because Rocky's gone. The movies really lose something without him. But, you know, this was still... I thought it was still good. It's a boxing movie. It delivers all the usual beats. But I don't know. Something just felt off about this movie to me. So I bought it on Blu-ray. Gonna rewatch it. See if I like it anymore. And with that, that's everything I bought on Black Friday. And I guess also now that's basically an updated Blu-ray collection video. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. Love seeing all the new subscribers coming to the channel lately. And, you know, if you want to see me do a certain video, you know, shout it out. I'm interested in seeing what you guys want to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.